Hey guys, winter's here finally. It's supposed to start snowing tomorrow. Given a chance of a frozen mix, it probably won't amount to much of anything. But if it's cold enough to snow, then to me, because I cannot stand the cold, that means winter is here. So, with that being said, I'm going to take this time and kind of continue to uh, do preparations for the upcoming bee season. Uh, right here while it's cold, I got plenty of time to do it. I made a video talking about my uh, my bucket feeders there several weeks ago, and I kind of wanted to take this video into detail and show you guys what I use and how I go about doing it. Maybe a thing or two to watch out for. I'd already warned you about the hoe saw that you need. This is the one that you want to get. It needs to be a 50 millimeter, no bigger, no smaller. I've tried the others, trial and error situation, and I wasn't smart enough to drill one lid and then try my plugs. I drilled them all, but this one is the one that you gotta have. Also on these buckets, these came from Better Bee. Well, more so on these lids, I guess. This little rubber gasket. You need to be sure that you poke that gasket down all the way down that groove as far as it'll go. I've already done that to all these lids. But if you don't cram that in there and it goes beyond that lip, it will kind of bend and crease that gasket, and it will leak around the edge. So what I like to do is I just take a drill bit or a Tachyon nail or whatever you've got and just poke that gasket down in there. Get it down beyond that little rib right there that sticks out. See that little indentation? Get that down in there, and then when you beat your bucket lid on, you're going to be good to go. Right like that. Kind of hard to do this looking at the camera instead of what I'm doing, but I'm getting there. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, that one's in there. Alright, so all these lids are good to go. They're ready to be drilled out. Let's get this stuff over. Oh, also, I took a drill bit. Here it is. I can't remember the size of it. Just a little old tiny, little old bit. I'm thinking it's maybe a, I don't know, 9/32 or something small, some kind of little old bit to use to drill you a few holes. If you use this style of plug, drill you 2 or 3 holes in it, not too big. And believe it or not, the bees, they'll pull the syrup out of those 3 little holes pretty stinking quick. And I've used the same bit on my previous buckets, and it doesn't seem to matter if it's 1-to-1 or 2-to-1. It'll work. And also, that bit will work with these plugs from Better Bee. Either this mesh style, or you can get these others that you can drill holes in yourself. I need to drill that hole better, looks like. It'll work with all 3 of these. So, take it from my experience. Be sure you only use a 50 millimeter hole saw for this. Because if not, you're wasting your time. I'm gonna prop you up right here on the table. Get you turned down and adjusted. I'll get this sucker drilled out and I'll show you. I'm gonna try to drill. I've got a little piece of wood here that will let my hole saw go down there if need be. Be careful doing this. Try to keep all your fingers. Just go real slow with it. That's all there is to it. So now we got our lid right here. Snaps in, good tight seal. There's this one. It fits a little tighter, won't hurt nothing. It's not pushing the lid in. It's not creasing anything up. And last but not least, the screen plug. And there that one is. Now once you get this lid on that bucket, you're not going to take that off. I'll show you what happens if you do. Here's an old bucket that I popped the lid on, wanted to take it off to clean the buckets out. Well, that didn't work. You will rip this lip off the top of this bucket. I mean, they're just thin as can be. They're not hardly made out of anything. But as soon as you do that, that bucket's done. It's ruined. And now all that's good for is holding stuff. So once you get your lid knocked on there, then might as well leave it alone. So then I'll take this lid right here. There's my bucket. Here's my lid. It's got the rubber seal poked down in there all the way around. So that's good. Set her up there, top of the bucket. Where's my hammer? I got a rubber mallet right here. Spin your bucket around. That's it. That's all there is to it. Pop your plug in it. There's your feeder. Set that right on top of your migratory cover and you good. Pretty simple. Well, it's simple now once I got it all figured out. That's why I'm sharing it with you guys. That way none of you guys can make the same mistake that I did with these wrong size holes or ripping the lids off these buckets. It's just a little tidbit for you, something to help you along the way, hopefully, if you guys decide to go with bucket feeders. I bought several of them this year. Of course, I built several migratory lids. I had plenty of wood that I had gotten for free and decided to take this route with them instead of building telescopic lids and messing with the metal and wrapping them in metal and all that stuff. So that's how I'm doing that part. I'm not too particular about having all of my equipment the same type and same size and all that, but hopefully it'll help you and you guys can take this info and apply that to your own operation. And hope you guys, this probably be my last video till after Christmas. But if I don't post one, hope you guys have a great Christmas and a happy New Year. As always, I'll catch you on the next one.